back at you with another vlog, man. This time it's just a loop around the city. I'll just take you guys around Davao City, okay? You know what day it is today? Today is the Ironman day here in Davao City. Everyone's been captivated into this Ironman thing. It's the Davao Ironman 70.3. Davao has been, you know, it's a catching sport here in Davao. We've always been into the endurance race before. And you know, we do have that spirit of adventurism, but it's just the first time, I guess, for an international event to be held here in Davao City. So everyone's up in their toes. Davao has been busy with the Ironman craze. I mean, I have friends that were running in it. Even have a neighbor that's running in it. So in the morning, I think everyone was trapped, or everyone was stuck because some roads were closed so that the runners can be made way. So the whole morning, I think the first finisher from Mexico, he finished at around 10:30. He's the first. So Mexican got it. He's like a guest of honor for the city, and he made it. He was the first. He's the champion for his division, for the whole category, for the whole event. So he finished at 10:30 a.m. I guess, or 10:03 a.m. And it's already 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. So I just hope the event is finished, so that you can go around riding around Davao City. I'll take you guys on a tour. So no riding for me in the morning. You know, it was a run, swim, bike thing. So some parts of downtown Davao was closed. So hopefully now everything's clear. And I'll recreate the route if ever I know where it is, but I don't know where it is. So we'll just cruise around downtown Davao, and I'll give you a rundown on the Davao City area. Central downtown area. So far, the oil leak that I've had problems before well, there's no smoking. I can just smell a little bit of it, but well, it's good. That's a good sign. I can just smell it a little bit. Maybe it's just the oil cleaning up. Temperature is holding. My rev RPM counter is at 1.5, 1500 RPM, and it's, hope nothing's burning. The thing with this thing is I'm having problems with the mic. You know, I need to have a full-faced helmet. The open-faced helmet, it's the draft of the wind is coming into the underside, and you have wind noise, especially when I get up to speed. So I really like this helmet. It's not a really expensive helmet. It's a Zeus Jet helmet. I think it's a open face. But one of these days I do need to get an open face, no, a full-faced helmet. It's just something that I need to do, so that you guys will get better audio. Right now we're coming up into the bridge. This is the Bolton Bridge. There's another bridge on the other side of this. It's the Bangkerohan Bridge. South side Davao Enyos. We barely cross this bridge anymore. No, it's just whatever we can get, we just get it on that side. Just crossing the bridge. Well, crossing the bridge will get you. It's too much traffic on this side, especially this area here. It's a Sunday now. Yeah, it's the Ironman, Ironman day. So it's just nice that it's not as traffic, but weekdays, good luck. Check on the video that I had with what's that again? I don't know Davao. This is where I got stuck in. This is the intersection. So that bridge, the Bolton Bridge, these are one of the two bridges that can get you into the central Davao City. Mobilization, I don't know where they're going to be mobilized. I guess they're just finishing up. It's end of the duty after Aron and Davao. They should have been stationed here a whole lot. So end of the mobilization, people getting back into where they should be. This is the center of Davao City, and this is San Pedro Church. This is one of the first streets in Davao City. This is Claveria Street. The other was San Pedro, which had the San Pedro Church, but it was closed. It's usually closed in Sundays, especially now because of the Ironman thing. So this whole straight here, this is Claveria Street. So yeah, this is one of there's three main streets that comprise Old Davao: Claveria Street, San Pedro Street, or Yanguren. So this is the first, Claveria. This is just about 2 kilometers straight up into that part there, and it forks into Bahada. Bahada is not so old because when we say old, it's like when the first paved roads. First paved roads here in Davao. I mean, this is where we skateboard a whole lot before, because there's not much concrete to skateboard on. Those sidewalks, both of them, left and right, yeah, we skateboard a whole lot before. Passing up Claveria, the tip of this would be Ateneo and Marco Polo on the left, the Marco Polo Hotel on the left, and Ateneo on that building. Aldevinco Shopping Center, where you get your pasalubongs when you go through Davao City. Let's go straight, and I'll take you to Yanguren. That's usually the place to buy spare parts for the motorcycles. It's an old Chinese road. It's Chinatown. You can clearly see it by that arch there. See that arch? It's Chinatown. So old road here in Davao City. This is a bit wide, 4-lane road. And this is Yanguren. How different it is to ride on a weekday, a weekend. I guess it's true for all the cities here. In every city, it's just nicer to ride on a weekend. Sun's behind me, that looks good. So this goes straight into a park. The tip of this is a park. It's called Rizal Park, or Magsaysay Park. There's a statue of Rizal inside the park, so I don't know why they call it, but yeah, I think it's for Magsaysay. This whole road is Chinese territory. It's this is where the Chinese have did their hardware. All these old buildings here, it's like store in the first floor, and then on the top floor it's their house. That's how the Chinese did it. You know, it's like, I don't know, that's just how they did it. You have your hardware or whatever have you in the first floor, and then on the top floor it's where your house is. You live on top. So yeah, NCCC, one of the first. It's not a mall, it's a grocery shopping store, or BCLA, all the Chinese, not junk, all the Chinese knockoffs that you can find, it's here. But I'd like to go back into San Pedro. You know, I'd like to concentrate on the old Davao, the old roads that Davao has, which I was telling you about. So that's Magsaysay. See, Magsaysay fruit vendors, something. That's where all the fruits are. And that's Magsaysay Park. Inside. Oh, we're not going inside. If we go straight, that's already going to Agdao and what have you. I got the sun in my eyes now. I don't have a visor, so it sucks. A lot like Yanguren Street, it's just parallel to it, but more of the houses that I keep telling you about, still Chinese. That's the volunteer Chinese fire brigade there. So this whole area here, parallel streets. this area here, yeah, mostly hardware on the bottom and below up top. That's always been the Chinese way. So I don't see any sign of the Ironman thingy going around. I guess it's on the north side. We're in the central side of Davao City now. I'm not, I live in the south, so we came from the south. So temperature is rising. I'm in the midline of things. See that? I'm always keeping touch of that and checking to see if there's any smoke coming out from my crankcase. There's none. So I guess that's just normal operating temperature. But I am keeping a close eye on that temperature gauge, as I don't want to be in an overheating situation. You know, we're not going straight. Well, it would be just normal operating temperature, I guess, for that. So it should pass this test, no problem. It should stay, it should stay at that temperature. So we're going left, going into Ilustre. You can see Santa Ana going left and right, and Quirino. We would like to go to Quirino Street. Ah, damn it. Sun's in my eyes. Just focus, concentrate. I do have my shades with me. It would have been nice to have a visor, a sun visor. That would be nice. Other tip of this, yes, this is already Quirino, I guess. I can feel the heat now in my crotch area. The 250cc liquid cooled, still getting some heat with the temperature gauge. Well, temperature gauge is holding. That's a good sign. But in order to get to the San Pedro on the other side, we need to get to here. Here, heating on this area, guess it's normal. Still okay. Let's make a left here. Yeah, that. Sun's going down. and I'm just completing the loop, and then we go home. This street there, Illustre Street, the Illustre area. There's the Apple View Hotel there. Temperature, just hold please. We're not even in a very hot environment. It's an afternoon, so I guess we'll be around 24 degrees. Not really hot, no, not heat like 30 or 32. I can smell some oil still, but I cannot see the smoke. That's good. I can just feel the heat, and the temperature is holding at center. I guess that's center, that's red line, so still good. I'm taking out my shade. Street, again another one of the older malls here. This also, I guess, is a mall in its own right. That's the KTM shop that I went to. Going around, because I want to get to San Pedro Street. But San Pedro Street is one way. I just realized it now. So we're going parallel to the San Pedro Street, which is Magallanes Street. It's parallel to San Pedro Street, and it's also one way, but it's going the other way. Okay, let me put that to you in perspective so that we're a bit clear on that, because it's kind of confusing. So okay, this here, that's San Pedro Street. That's San Pedro Street. From left to right, it's one way. The other street parallel to it would be Magallanes Street, and that's one way from right to left. So we're going home through the same bridge that we went to, using that, because I would have liked to go San Pedro Street, but coming from that, going here, but no, we don't. It was closed from this tip here, so I guess maybe next time. But still, we're in the San Pedro area now, actually nearer to Illustre, but that other end there, that's Magallanes. So that's where we need to go and make a left. So I will go home free. Magallanes Street. So my temperature gauge is holding up fine, I guess. I just feel the heat a bit, but it's acceptable heat. No, it's not really bad heat that I'm overheating a whole lot. I guess I'm reaching operating temperature, and the operating temperature is just fine. I'm happy with that. If that's the operating temperature, it's just midline of the gauge. Going back, Magallanes Street, tip of the Magallanes Street is here. this is the road where we came from. And we are going back. This area here, it's where all the traffic enforcers come to meet up. Because that, on our right side, if you can see, that's LTO. That's the LTO office. LTO office in blue. And that's the VXI, Focus Centralia on right. We call this the SADMO because it's just a SADMO. Not much tenants yet, but they got call center people on that building too, so it's good. I like that mall. Although it's my sister and we call it the sad mall just because of that. Not much people visit it. So yeah, leaving the downtown area and hitting the bridge, going south back to Bolton Bridge. That's just one part of Davao City, and that's just one part of Davao City coming from the south. Well, Davao City is wide. It was wider before. It's just now that the area became smaller because it was chopped up. It was wider before, way much wider. But now the area, it was wide before, but the infrastructure area was really small. So I don't see smoke. Can you see smoke? No smoke. Temperature is a little bit higher than the center, but it's getting higher. I'm just watching it. Still climbing. Wow, it's climbing up. It's really climbing high. And it stopped. Hopefully it stops there because when we're moving it goes down. And I can smell something. Don't go up too high, man. Come on. When it reaches red, I need to stop you before you reach red. So I guess it's just the RPM now. RPM is holding us 1.5. No smoke in the engine. Things looking good. Let's just get you moving, okay? And keep the revs low. Takbong tabi, my friends. I don't want to overstress my engine. Okay, we're in third gear now. Keep the revs low at 4,000 to 5,000 RPM. So I'll lower my engine temperature. 5,000 change. Okay, I'm in fourth gear and I'm staying at 4,000 RPM. How's it? It's lowering. Tabi. Woohoo. Fifth gear. And I'm at 4,000 RPM. And the engine is cooling down a bit. So revving it past 6,000 RPM and I'm stressing the engine. gear, I need to practice the short shifts. Fourth gear, you know, not over-revving above the 5,000 RPM mark. It works well. I hope so, because the temperature has considerably lowered. Well, the takbong chubby help. No, not really. It's still going up now, but yeah, I guess it's just normal operating temperature. A bit tired out in the front. Shifting better, not maximizing out the power gearing of this bike. So fifth gear now. And I guess I'm just comfy at that fifth gear. And we're going home. You know, guys, you've been watching my videos for a long time, for those guys that have been watching it, and I thank you. You know what? What's so special about Davao? I'm not bragging, you know, but I've been living in this village for a whole lot. That's our village, Doña Luisa Phase 1. Proud to be. Been living here for 30 years. Imagine that. 30 years. And we're just simple here. I mean, look at the houses. This is always, these ones are new. Those ones, but the houses here, they're small. And you know what's so special about this village? Well, let me show you. It's not that we are special, you know, but somehow, due to the turn of events, this village has become a symbol for the seat of power. Tiny roads, small houses, but for some reason, it is an important, integral landmark, testament to a person on how he lives. You know, it's how one person lives. Because this is the place of our beloved president. That's his house. This is Doña Luisa, man. I live here, just down the road. That's my house. And he has been living here with us for a long, long time. What's so special about this village? Nothing. We're just neighbors to the President of the Philippines. We've been neighbors for a really long time. And we're really proud of that. Man, look at that temperature gauge. So yeah, welcome to Doña Luisa. This is our home, seat of the Presidency of the Philippines, Davao City. And that will be my video. Catch you guys later. Peace out.